Is the industry that big?
It is, and it's growing, which is the good news.
Wow. So not only is it big, but it's growing too.
Absolutely. I think there's a big move from the international community to bring their events to Africa. I think Africa's finally beginning to come into its own. It offers great value for money. It offers unique experiences. And at venues like the Durban ICC, they can get a world-class experience and grow their membership at the
Okay,
same time.
cool. You said world-class experience. Tell me, what is a world-class experience?
Well, if you think we hosted in July last year, we hosted the International AIDS Conference.
Okay.
22,000 delegates coming through to our city.
Wow.
That's a lot of people who need to be accommodated in
From
the venue.
different countries?
All over the world. 156 countries,
Wow.
22,000 people, and the event ran seamlessly. So when we can show that we can do events of that scale and at that caliber, then I think it creates confidence in bringing your events to the distance.
From just chatting to you now and asking you that question, I've got a brief idea, but I would like to get a more professional idea. Business eventing in Africa in world-class form, as you have correctly stated. What is that doing for our economy? First, what does it do for the economy of Durban, and does that ripple effect into the economy of the country?
Absolutely. You know, we take that very seriously because that is our mandate, to create economic impact. So if we have an independent study that's done every year to measure what is the impact that we're having on the economy. In the last financial year, 4.3 billion rand was added to South Africa's GDP just as a result of the events hosted at the ICC.
Did you hear that? 4.3 billion rand as a result of the Durban ICC's activities. That is amazing, Scott.
Absolutely. And during the same time, we created and sustained just under 10,000 jobs in the South African economy.
Is this permanent, sustainable jobs? Because obviously Meetings Africa 2017 slogan this year is sustainability.
Absolutely, absolutely. It really is. And events are a fantastic driver, not only for the events industry, but for all the support services as well. For the accommodation, for the airlines, for the transport, for the food and beverage industry. So it's got a wonderful ripple effect into the national economy.
Okay, so why should a global businessman sitting in Taiwan come to the Durban ICC?
Well, in terms of our differentiating factors, we're the biggest convention center in Africa, so we've got the greatest space available in terms of flexibility for his event.
What's the population that
Our
you
capacity,
can...
the maximum capacity is 22,000 delegates that we can accommodate.
Whoa, 22,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're the first convention center in South Africa as well. So you should come to us because we've got the greatest experience of running events in South Africa. We're celebrating 20 years of existence this year. So, and a lot of the guys who are with the opening team of that center are still with us today. Of course, they're in executive management positions now. But when we say we've got the most experience in hosting events in Africa, we mean it, because we've got guys who've been in the center for 20 years.
That's Scott, ladies and gentlemen, saying that nothing really beats experience, and they've been in the business for 20 years. That's a long time, Scott. Durban ICC, Ritevac TV.